Chapter 5. The Keyboard and the Mouse. Learning Objectives. Identify parts of a keyboard. Understand the function of a mouse. The keyboard and the mouse are input devices of a computer. They help us interact with the computer to perform various tasks. Keyboard. A keyboard is a very important part of a computer. It helps us input information and commands into the computer. The keyboard has many buttons called keys, each having different functions. Alphabet keys. Alphabet keys are used to type letters. There are 26 alphabet keys corresponding to each letter from A to Z. These keys are not in alphabetical order but are arranged in the QWERTY layout. Did you know? The first typewriter keyboard was designed by Christopher Scholz in 1868. Tidbit: a standard keyboard has 104 keys. Number keys. Number keys, also known as numeric keys, are used to type numbers. There are 10 number keys from 0 to 9. They are located above the alphabet keys and on the numeric keypad on the right side of the keyboard. Special keys. Special keys perform specific functions. Here are a few important ones. Spacebar. The spacebar is the longest key on the keyboard. It is used to add spaces between words, letters, or numbers. Enter key. The enter key, also known as the return key, is used to move the cursor to the next line or to execute a command. There are 2 enter keys on a keyboard. Caps lock key. The caps lock key is used to type in all capital letters. Press it once to turn on capital letters and press it again to turn them off. Arrow keys. Arrow keys are used to move the cursor in different directions on the screen. There are 4 arrow keys: up, down, left, and right. Delete key. The delete key removes text or objects to the right of the cursor. For example, if you have typed a word and want to remove a letter from the middle, place the cursor before the letter and press the delete key. Backspace key. The backspace key deletes text or objects to the left of the cursor. For example, if you want to remove the last letter you typed, press the backspace key. Shift key. There are 2 shift keys on a keyboard, one on the left and one on the right. The shift key is used in combination with other keys to type capital letters when caps lock is off and to type symbols located on the number keys. Symbol keys. Symbol keys are used to type various symbols such as @ etc. To type a symbol, press the shift key and the corresponding number key. For example, press shift +2 to type the @ symbol. Number lock key. The number lock key is found on the numeric keypad. When number lock is on, you can use the numeric keypad to type numbers. When number lock is off, the numeric keypad performs other functions such as arrow keys and page navigation. No more. Keyboards can be wired or wireless. Wireless keyboards use Bluetooth or radio frequency to connect to the computer. Mouse. A mouse is a pointing device used to interact with items on the computer screen. It helps us select, open and move items, making it easier to use the computer. Types of computer mouse. There are different kinds of computer mouse. Ball mouse. A ball mouse has a rubber ball inside. When you move the mouse, the ball rolls, which moves the pointer on the screen. Optical mouse. An optical mouse uses a light sensor, LED, to detect movement. This type of mouse is very common and more accurate than a ball mouse. Wireless mouse. A wireless mouse does not have wires. It connects to the computer using signals, allowing more freedom of movement. Parts of a mouse. A mouse usually has 2 buttons and a scroll wheel in the middle. How to hold a mouse. Holding a mouse correctly helps you use it more comfortably and effectively. Most people use their right hand to hold the mouse. Let's learn the proper way to hold a mouse. Place your hand on the mouse, resting your palm comfortably on it. Your fingers should be placed as follows. Place your index finger on the left button of the mouse. This finger is used for most clicking actions. Place your middle finger on the right button of the mouse. This finger is used for opening context menus. Use your thumb and the rest of your fingers to hold the sides of the mouse lightly. Rest your index finger lightly on the scroll wheel if you need to scroll up or down a page. Actions of the mouse. The mouse performs various actions. Each action helps you interact with items on the computer screen in different ways. Single click. Clicking the left mouse button once is called a single click. It selects an item on the screen. Double click. Clicking the left mouse button twice quickly is called a double click. It opens the selected item. Right click. Clicking the right mouse button once opens a context menu with additional options is called a right click. Dragging and dropping. Dragging means holding down the left mouse button while moving the mouse to move an item on the screen. Dropping means releasing the mouse button to place the item in a new location. Scrolling. Scrolling involves moving the scroll wheel to move up and down within a document or web page. Shortcut keys. Control plus scroll wheel, zoom in or out on a page. Fact: the mouse pointer can change shape depending on the task you are performing. Chapter Essentials. The keyboard and the mouse are input devices that help us interact with the computer. A keyboard has many keys for different functions, including alphabet keys, number keys, and special keys. Alphabet keys are used to type letters arranged in the QWERTY layout. Number keys are used to type numbers found above the alphabet keys and on the numeric keypad. Special keys like the spacebar, enter key, and caps lock key perform specific tasks. A mouse is a pointing device used to select, open, and move items on the computer screen. There are different types of computer mouse, including ball, optical, and wireless mouse.